Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Genesis if you're new, and this is Wealthy on Purpose. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing my first ever cash condensing. I've never filmed a video like this, so please bear with me and spare some patience. I'm a 20-year-old cash budgeter. I use the zero-based budget system. So if you're interested in seeing my cash condensing today, make sure you stick around for the rest of the video. So let's just get right into it. I recently hit a goal in my savings challenge. So let's flip to that. And in this video, I do just want to kind of, I don't know, talk about me a little bit, have you guys get to know me. I feel like I haven't done like a formal get to know me in a cash video before. So like I was saying, or in a cash stuffing before, and I feel like a cash condensing is like the perfect place. So this is what we are going to be condensing down today. This is my savings challenge, and I recently hit my first $500, which I'm so excited about. But we are going to go ahead and swap some bills. So let's do that. So I will be doing a count just so that I can remember the entire amount. But let me see. So we have 100, 200, 50. I don't know. I did that so backwards. Sorry, you guys. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. So back to the bank. We need to have at the end of this video 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 360. So $360 needs to go back to the bank because that is the amount that we are condensing. And that's what we're gonna do. So let's get into it. So I guess as we're doing this little, I don't know, chit chat or get to know me, I do want to ask you guys and give you guys the opportunity to kind of ask me in this video some questions you want to know, and I will always answer them in future cash stuffing videos. So go ahead and do that, but I will start with the basics, and we are going to condense down my long-term sinking funds. So travel, let's see what we got. I know we can condense this one down. I just did my cash stuffing, so I know these need to be condensed. So travel has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, and 20. So 120. So we're going to swap that for a $100 bill and a 20. So I guess I'll start with like my name and stuff and just some general info about me. So my name is Genesis. I am 20 years old. I'm a college student and a fiance. I just got engaged to my middle school sweetheart. We've been together for 8 years. So we've been together quite a long time, and he's like my love and like truly my best friend, like my best friend in human form. And it's just so nice to have just a person like him in my life that I've always depended on and I will always depend on. So these two fives, I'm just going to condense down for a 10. He is just my everything. We moved out together at 18, and we've kind of just been doing our own thing since then. So that's a little bit about me and my fiance. We do combine our finances, but I do have a separate account for my money, and he has a separate account for his money. So we don't do any like intermingling of our spending money and our own personal savings, but we do mix our finances just because we live together and we're engaged, and we need to start practicing what that looks like for us. So card tags has 20, 40, 55. So I'm going to swap that in for 50. I have a question for you guys. As a kid, I love to be the banker, like in Monopoly. And I feel like it works so well with cash stuffing because you're kind of the banker every week, if that makes sense. But let me know if you guys were like bankers or if you love to be the banker, because I just feel like it's a common denominator. This, I don't know if it can be condensed, but let's see. Vehicle maintenance has 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to swap in these two 10s for 20. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I am currently 20 years old, and I will be graduating college in the spring because I am ahead. So let's just make sure this matches. So 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, 3. Yes. So I am actually ahead in college. I had credits from high school and I've been really on top of like my classes and stuff, and I took extra credits so that I could graduate early. So I will be graduating from college in 2024 with my degree in psychology. So I'm majoring in psychology and I'm getting my minor in child and family studies. This can't be condensed. And right now I currently work as a behavior interventionist or a behavioral therapist, and that's doing ABA. So I work with kids with autism and all the things. So this is holidays or my Christmas fund. So we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 80. We're definitely going to condense it on 68. Yeah. So yeah, I work with kids with autism and I just started that this year. And it is so fulfilling. I always knew that psychology was like going to be my field. Oh my goodness. Work for me. Psychology was always going to be my field, but I didn't know I wanted to go into like therapy, that kind of therapy in particular, so soon. But it's very rewarding and I absolutely love what I do. And yeah, it makes such a difference, especially with people who are kids and like families. I don't think this can be condensed either. I get to like change the lives of kids with autism and it really helps them out. And so this is $30. I'm going to swap that in for a 20 and a 10. Ooh, 20 and 10. But yeah, I really love it and I'm learning a lot. So that is what I do. My fiance, he basically does all things like forklift. He's very like hands-on. That's what he does full time. He did not choose to go to school, which I cannot knock. I feel like school is one of those things you kind of just have to know for yourself that you want, and he knew he didn't want that. So he does not go to school, but he works full time, and that is it for my long-term sinking funds binder. I know I'm chatting a lot, but I want you guys to get to know me a little bit. So I love him either way, but yes, that is what he chose to do. And he likes it. Like, he really loves to be more hands-on with his work. I'm going to swap this in for a 20. And he's fulfilled by that. And me and him, we have 2 dogs. I will insert a photo somewhere of those 2. And we got Sage, our husky, when we turned 18. She was like our first thing together. And we absolutely love her. Like, she's our first baby. She was like the first thing we shared together in that way, in like a responsible way. Like, we got her even before we moved out, and it taught us a lot about how we would be if we had kids and things like that. Date night, I want to keep kind of smaller bills in here, but I'm gonna swap out these 2 10s for a 20. And so she really signifies that in our life, and I really love that about her. So date night now has 20, 40, 65, 67. And I just did my cash condensing, so I know that these are the right amounts. But sorry if I haven't been counting them for you. And then we got Cairo about almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And he came from Utah, actually, and we're from California. So I'm going to switch these out for 20. I drove all the way to Utah to get him. He was on a farm and we wanted to rescue him. And so, yeah, that's how that went. Sorry, my door. So personal hygiene has 60. Clothing doesn't need to be condensed. And that is it for my short term. And I think we're almost done. Oh no, that went by quicker than I expected. And then our savings. Oh, so now that the savings challenge has 500 and shoot, I forgot. Okay, now we're gonna have to recount. Okay. Ooh. But he was our like second baby, and so we have those 2 But let me do a count of this so I can put in the placeholder and leave the rest. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60. When you just have to silently start over because you just can't do it. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So 560. So I need to keep $60 in here and then put a $500 placeholder. So I'm going to keep the 20s and put a $500 placeholder, which I think is in this binder. But yeah, you guys, that's mostly it about my little family I have going on. That's what we do. I started cash stuffing because I just felt like I wanted to be more financially responsible and start being wealthy on purpose and stop just living in that mindset of, oh, I don't have money, oh, I'm broke. You know, like, you can definitely take command over your finances. You just have to make that initial decision, and I feel like that's what I did. So I went ahead and started cash stuffing last month. So I've only been cash stuffing for about a month now, and I'm really liking it and enjoying it. So our savings challenge has 5, 20, 40, 60, which is perfect. And that money is going to be deposited into my high yield savings account, which we are saving up for our first home and the down payment with these savings challenges. Go ahead and check out my cash stuffing if you want to see kind of how I'm tracking this and just how I'm stuffing for every week. Basically, I stuff $75 for each check that we get, and me and my fiance either get paid weekly or bi-weekly. We have multiple streams of income, so it is imperative that we cash stuff weekly. But I hope you guys learned a little bit about me. I also love to do like affirmations at the end of all my videos. So you are organized, you are amazing, money is attracted to you, and money does not define your wealth at all. You are amazing, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe to my loving and supportive community that I'm building here, right here on Wealthy on Purpose. And I can't wait to see you guys in next week's cash stuffing. Let me know what you guys thought about my cash condensing. It was my first time doing it, so I really appreciate your feedback. And hopefully you got to get to know me a little bit, but leave down your questions that you have for me for future cash stuffing videos. But yes, I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. All right, you guys, catch you later.